Welcome family and friends, honored guests, dogs, cats, plus one-night stands, and potential wedding crashers. We're gathered here to honor two of our favorite people, David and Kiersten, but more importantly, their love and affection for one another.
Kiersten, while you may question my memory at times, there are a few things that I will never forget, like first time we met at Ted's party, and the second time we met also then, but also that, our first date to Quarry House, and also that your favorite donuts are Boston cream and strawberry frosted. Nobody else forget that also. But I will also never forget what I'm about to say.
David,
That's me.
I bet you're wondering why I've asked you here today.
Yes, oh, thank you.
In all honesty, I've experienced a lot of firsts in my relationship with you. You were the first person I've lived with, the first person I've seriously talked about or considered marriage with, and the first person to make me want to get a cat really, really, really badly. But mostly, my relationship with you is the first thing in my life that I've really wanted to fight for, because I always knew in my heart that our future together would be worth it.
All we ever really needed to know, we learned in kindergarten. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things where you found them. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Give them to someone who feels sad. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some. And draw and paint and dance and play. And especially love every single day.
I promise to be truthful and faithful to you. I promise to listen to you, to consider and care about your opinions, your thoughts, and your feelings. I promise a life full of laughter, whether it's mine or yours or both, mostly mine. And I promise to console you on the very rare occasion when you do cry. I promise to grow with you, to learn with you, and to learn from you. It's very important. Now, I could go on for about another half hour of promises, but really what I'm trying to say is this all boils down to just one big promise. I promise to be your husband, to be your teammate, and your lifelong companion.
You're the first person who's made me understand that what they mean when they say that love is not just passion or an ethereal feeling that's hard to put into words. It's a choice. I wake up every day and I choose to love you because you are the one I want to build my life with. A life in my heart I know will be better as a whole than the sum of its parts. So I stand here today in front of all of our family and friends to declare that I choose you and only you to be my ultimate teammate. And I promise I will continue to choose you every day, through stressful times and easy times, through good jokes and eye-rollingly bad jokes, through flaws and through quirks, through laughter and tears for the rest of our years together.
You two are now husband and wife. Now kiss each other.
I just want to thank you all so much for coming, and I'm super happy to see you all, and hopefully later we can like party it up. Woo! Yeah.
Yep.
Last night, Dave's dad got talking about Dave, and he gave a lot of attributes about Dave and everything, and afterwards I went up to the table and I said, Dave, I hope you're as good as he says you are.
So Dave and I met when I was very, very young. And despite my incontinence, and his, we managed to get along pretty well. One thing we never really talked about was girls. Maybe it's because he thought I was gay, which, let's face it, is pretty funny coming from a guy who described his wedding cake as divine. Now we wonder, just as we do for ourselves, who will my friend marry? How about my crazy coworker? Some of us can even ask, who will my mother marry, or my father? Well, of course, I asked, how about my brother? Will somebody come along and change his mind? Well, one day, he met a particular girl, a particular lady, and he told me, Dan, I want to marry this woman. I want to have a family with her. And I said, Dave, I've told you before, the pink Power Ranger is not a real woman. So contrary to some rumors floating around today, what motivated my brother to take Kiersten as his love and life partner was not, in fact, the impressive dowry of 5 goats and a large Persian rug, which he also called divine, by the way. It was the fact that she is to him, above all, his best friend.
We were at a party at Ted's, and you guys were standing really awkwardly close together, talking in this like weird language that I could not understand and would never hope to. And in a room full of people, you guys were kind of in your own little world. And that's kind of when I knew that you kind of matched her. Kiersten was a weird kid. She was a real weird kid. And you got to be yourself with him, and it's just amazing, and I'm so glad.
You stood behind the counter, I walked up, keeping my head down. Something